It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Packers 60, 60 Eagles, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete, so we've got 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. It's 44 yards here from the left half.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And he takes the return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Devontae Adams. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
32, 80.
Stafford from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They are throwing it again. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders go up 10-zip here in the first.
Rams, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taken away by the rookie from USC.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on. Set.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19,
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
By a man, he's in the clear. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing from the gun. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start out with 3rd and 4. And finds Adams downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Throwing it again here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 19, 18. 60, under 10.
He's going to throw it again. Man downfield, he's got it. That's dogs. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60,
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
60 Eagles.
Complete on the option. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Dragon 6, Cup 19, Warriors, step Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Check, Panthers.
Milton now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Genty scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Raiders 24, Rams 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They're throwing it. Little off center as man just couldn't adjust to it. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. He just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here because it takes swarm, it takes attack, it takes all of them to finally get to the quarterback, and they're rewarded with 2 pretty big points.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 bites, 60 bites.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Thrown away and incomplete. Quentin late on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
18. Here we go.
Here's Milton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18, Dragon 60.
Milton now. Shakes himself free. He's making a bid for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 19-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down.
We've set it downs from the 37.
10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. And he'll just throw it away and send us, Brock, into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. And movement.
They'll come out throwing. Nakua here. He's got it. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Giving this to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the move, headed right. We go to Jency on the dump off. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the face down.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Cougar 19.
Now Milton to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Alert. 18. 5. Warrior set. 18. Rattler.
They're going to throw for it on 4. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Las Vegas.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 68. 70 range. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Milton back to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you earn nothing.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
He sent a man in motion. They motion Tucker over left.
Ready.
This is Genty. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Here we go, set. 60.
Working near his goal line. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down, run by Toro. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
Ready up.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
79 Bronco. Let's go. 75, 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Incomplete. Dadrian Taylor Demerson on the coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set up. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 60 Bobcat, 60 Mustang 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Check smash, check smash. Drop rolling, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Cut 19, cut 19.
Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Sticking to the air here. It's complete to Whittington. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Quick pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that
is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Brown with a return here. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Brown on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19, start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, 5, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, Genty is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight.
Milton now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Flushed out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Alert!
He'll throw it. Throw right side, finds Bash. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders with a 5-point lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Drop 50, 19 right.
He's back to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. It is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams trim the deficit down to 5.
Rams 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
79 Broncos. Hey, tap the 60, tap the 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams trim the deficit down to 5. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. And they bring him down around the 34. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.